Good morning, good morning. Know what I mean? Today's May 3rd, 2021. Feel me? People trying to deny me my sanity. I'm on the bus though, you feel me? You can't allow the devil to win, regardless of what. It's too early in the morning. I'm too fly to be depressed. You feel me? I'm flying my own way. Pull the socks up. Don't show them no skin yet. You feel me? I'm in my work clothes. We too fly to be depressed. You feel me? You can't allow the devil to deny us. You feel me? Good morning, yo. You feel me? Everybody, if you up right now going to work, don't let the devil stop you from going to get your money. It's very, very important. You feel me? These niggas is jealous of you. You feel me? They're trying everything they power. Remember, a narcissist requires attention, whether it's good or bad. You feel me? Remember, a narcissist will wake up every day, make plans to stop you from accomplishing your goal. Because you are a representation of no excuse. So every time a narcissist always wants to feel like he's the only one or she's the only one that's capable of doing these things. So when you show that kind of strength, or you show that kind of perseverance, or you show that kind of what do you call it, determination to want to do something for yourself, the narcissist will be very jealous of these things. Because people might say about me, wow, he goes through all these things and he still get up in the morning and still go and get it. He's very determined. The narcissist wants people to only see him as the person who's determined to do these things. So when you have somebody like myself who's also perseverance and determined in doing these things, the narcissist will try to find a way to destroy that individual so that it make it seem like he's the only one. He wants to feel special. He wants to seek and suck all the oxygen in the room so that he can distribute it. A narcissist is very controlling. You feel me? That's what a narcissist is. Because in turn, he's really shy. There's a lot of things about narcissists. A narcissist is very insecure about who they are. That's why you see from the earlier video, they had to call security and everything else like that. Because narcissists always start things, but they never finish it. When they start something, and they always get people to do their bid for them. You feel me? But a person like me, nah, I like to do things on my own. You feel me? This is what I might have patterns or traits of what a narcissist is. When you look at the totality of what I'm doing and the things that I'm going for, and the perseverance, and the fact that I have my own, I'm not begging nobody for anything else. The fact that I have my own money, I save my own money, I'm very responsible, I take care of myself and everything else, that takes me away from the category of being a narcissist. Now, let me tell you this. The more I learn, the more I notice that, yeah, I do have traits of what a narcissist is. You feel me? I do have traits of it. But it's the continuously pattern of what a narcissist have shown over years and years that makes the person a narcissist. For a person to be diagnosed with a narcissist, you feel me? These narcissists been doing this for me for years now. So remind you, that's why I always tell you, be careful of who you choose to battle with or who you choose to dance with. You feel me? You can't be dancing with the devil, because once you start to dance with the devil, you become the devil himself. And that's the thing with the research that I'm finding out now, that narcissists, most of their victims later on become narcissists themselves. Even the flying monkeys that work for the narcissist become a narcissist himself or herself. All these people become narcissists, and they have different names for them. Like a covert narcissist is a narcissist who was a victim of a narcissist in turn. You feel me? They put on a mask. You feel me? It's like an abused narcissist. They call it a collapsed narcissist, because of the things that the narcissist had been through, because of the things that he dealt with being a narcissist. So you don't want to be around narcissists at all, because they're very contagious. So sometimes I try to be very vigilant and fighting and be like, no, you're not going to deny me this right. This is all part of you fighting a narcissist. You got to be very stern with a narcissist. I mean, you're not supposed to even have a whole long conversation with a narcissist. They say the narcissist tell you, no, get off the bus. You be like, no, I'm not doing that. You gotta be very stern and straightforward with a narcissist. You can't paint no pictures. If a narcissist is being a hypocrite, you gonna be like, yo, you a hypocrite. You gotta call them on their name right away. You cannot deviate and try to speak sweet to them and everything else like that. Enabling them. You can't enable a narcissist. You cannot prolong them or encourage them in any form of act. You feel me? You have to be stern. You have to put your foot down, and you have to mean it. You feel me? You have to be very vigilant with them. You can't just, because they bullies. You feel me? A narcissist is a bully, just like he's shown right now. He's shown that I'm going to use my authority. I'm using that as this situation on the bus as an example. He said, I'm going to use my authority to bully you into not receiving a ride. Now, what I want you to do in that moment is basically that I'm speaking from a narcissistic point of view. Now, what I want you to do in that moment is to beg me to be like, I'm going to come on there. They want you to submit to them in some form of fashion. They're so entitled. He's just a bus driver. He drives for the city, but he's so entitled to the bus itself. He sees the bus as his operation of movement. You feel me? Which is kind of true, because he's literally driving the bus, but he's using his seat as a power and driving force to deny somebody like me not to come on the bus. Not for the reason of me attacking passengers, not for the reason of me attacking him, not for the fact that I'm spitting on somebody or anything else. It's for the fact that I just spit on the bus one time, or several times at that. You feel me? He wants to use that opportunity to deny me that right. That's what a narcissist do. A narcissist is very entitled to his surroundings. He's entitled to people. He's speaking to me as if I'm one of his employees, when I'm just a passenger. This man doesn't know me, but he's so entitled to think that he knows me and to control me, that he's willing to deny me a bus ride and neglect. Narcissists are very delusional in the way they operate and everything else like that. And when things don't go the way, they look for other components and other revenues and other people to utilize. That's why he called a security guard. He called his bus and everything else like that. He's like, well, I don't feel comfortable, because they never tell the truth right away. They always bend the truth a little bit. Well, if he continues doing these things, I'm going to have to deny him a ride, when he already told me that he denied me the ride already. You see, but on the other line on the phone, he made it seem as if he has not denied me that ride yet. This small little details is what a narcissist leaves out to make it seem. He always trying to paint himself. Remember, narcissists are wearing a mask. Even we talk about the mask later. So in that moment, he had to wear a mask to make it seem like he's the righteous one. You feel me? Narcissists are very. You have like he has to wear the same mask. To me, I don't mind looking crazy because I am upset in that moment. I don't mind looking crazy because I'm defending myself. I don't mind looking crazy to stand up for what is right. But a narcissist will try to stay composed. They gotta put on that same mask and everything else like that. And you have to draw them out their little hole. You have to literally, it's like a rodent sometimes. You have to throw some bombs in there to draw them out. You feel me? It's like, terrorists and everything else like that. But he always put that mask on. You've seen it. I think I hopefully caught it on camera. You've seen how he tried to be a narcissist in that moment. You've seen how, and he do got flying monkeys on the bus. Flying monkeys are those who just do his bid. So he's driving the bus, and he got these individuals on the bus who are flying monkeys, who are doing the bid of the narcissist. And later on, they become narcissists in their own righteous way. You see, they cut the hair and everything else like that. But I don't mind all these things. It is what it is. Because they have to humiliate, whatever the word is. They have to embarrass you because you stood up to them. You feel me? Because they don't know how to deal with that. They just don't know how to deal with it because they feel like I am the man. I am this. I am that. You have to bow to me. Feel me? They almost treat themselves like a king and you are a peasant to them. You feel me? And this is what they do. So they gotta humiliate you in all kinds of shape. That's what they do. They hold the cutting of the hair, the destroying of things, and they always look for this. Compared to what they do, me spitting on a bus is minute. It's breadcrumbs to what they do. You feel me? They're the whole loaf. It's little, like that little bit of the, I spit on the bus, and now you want to demonize me for something, and it cannot be among to the things that they do. You feel me? In turn, by me being a victim of them, that makes me quote unquote a covert narcissist because of the things that I endure through them. But even covert narcissist is not even. It is the only. No, it is the only term that is being used that is not concrete because the research hasn't been done yet. I don't believe covert narcissists are narcissists. It is not your fault that you was a victim of some or narcissists happen to see you as somebody that they want to come after. Empathy, somebody who and it's another term that they use in this frame of work. An empathy, who narcissists usually go after, somebody who's nice. You are a law-abiding citizen. You are a God-fearing individual. These are things that narcissists will use. They will use the law because you're a law-abiding citizen to you. They will use the laws against you. Oh, remember, you're not supposed to do this. They'll hit you and be like, hey, you're not supposed to do that. You can go to jail for that, but I can do it because I don't mind doing these things. Remember, a narcissist knows what is right from wrong, but still choose to do these things for his own advantage. They're very selfish and greedy. And you can see that in full display. We caught that on camera and everything else like that. You feel me? Now, the fact that you expose the narcissist, they're going to come after you. You've seen that for yourself. They're going to come after me. This morning, they already started. They tried to deny me a ride off a spit. I know he planned it already. I was trying to get on the bus. He had the door closed. He wanted to talk to me. I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's up? Then he was like, well, you've been spitting on the bus and everything else like that. Da, da, da. I'm like, I was listening to him speak. He spoke. Then now it's my turn to speak. The first words out of my mouth, he tried to cut me off. These are what narcissists do. A narcissist never allow people to speak or finish a sentence. They always cut you off. You can be talking in the middle of the sentence, they cut you off. Like, that's what a narcissist do. A narcissist is, they try to paint you out to be that. They try to make it seem like I'm impatient. But I'm like, alright, so I got to exercise my patience now. That's what an insane person will do. If you're trying to paint me out to be something else, I just see it as an opportunity for something that I got to work on. But anyway, this is a short, I can't say short video. I went over 10 minutes. It's beyond short. As you can see, you feel me? They hire these people, flying monkeys. And usually a flying monkey is always somebody who's vulnerable. So a flying monkey could be somebody who is, they know the needs, they know the needs of a flying monkey. So basically, like a gentleman on the bus right now, a need of him, it could be alcohol, or it could be homelessness. It could be somebody that needs some kind of money. So they know the needs of these people, so they offer them something in order to utilize them in that manner. People who look like they have nothing to lose, they basically offer these people things. But somebody who has a narcissist cannot utilize another narcissist in his own level, because they have that's why a narcissist is always in a position of power. Like, he is in a position of power right now because he's taking customers from point A to point B. So he has control over the outcome of what goes on. So he will utilize these people, be like, hey, I can drive you here and bring you back here. You see, he gives them something that they need constantly. You feel me? If they have to pay for a fare, he be like, go ahead, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. You see, he always strengthens people along. That's what a narcissist does. He has that strength to strengthen people along. He uses money as a tool to strengthen people along, or he can use his position at work to strengthen people along. If he's a manager, he might tell you, hey, I'll let you stand around for a few hours, you ain't gotta do nothing, but I need you to do something for me though. Narcissistic behavior. You feel me? Reverse psychology is something else that they use too. When they get caught, it's not me, it's not me, it's them, it's them. They are the evil ones. You feel me? I can keep going. You feel me? And that's what a narcissist do. You feel me? But I'm on my way right now. It took a little while for me because I had to argue my right. I had to fight for my right. You feel me? You can't deny me. And they want, a narcissist will basically, a narcissist will deny you. They will deny who you are as an individual. Because remember, they've already denied who they are. They put on a mask. Because he can't be himself in public. So he has to put on a mask. So he's already denied himself. So what a narcissist is doing is projecting who he is Understand that a narcissist is projecting who they are, so they would deny you the things that they do to you, because that's what they did to themselves already. So in this case in point right now, he denied me the fact that I do get attacked on the bus. He denied that. You feel me? The fact that I even spoke on that would be something that they will use in the past. But he denied me that because he's already denied himself already. So he's pulling up a facade of something that he's not. You feel me? So he has no problem in denying who I am, because that's what he wants. He wants you to feel the misery that he's going through. A demon, that's why a demon occupies a body, because he wants you to feel the hell that he's going through. Literally, demons are from hell. So they want you to feel that. That's why they put you through it. So by denying me that, oh, you're not going through the things that you say you're going through, this is what they do. You understand? This is what a narcissist will do. You feel me? But I'm in a position, I'm on a righteous path. I have no... The only thing I can do right now is to expose them. But if I do catch them in the act, I've already given them a fair warning. You feel me? There ain't no fair warning than that. But they want to deny me my right to go to work and earn an honest living. You feel me? They've been trying to do that for a long time, and everybody know that already. You feel me? So you can't tell me I am something that I'm not. You feel me? You just can't. Your action speaks for themselves. I always say, take a look at their action and take a look at my action and tell me who's the narcissist. Tell me who's crazy. Tell me who's insane. Tell me. Take a look at his action, take a look at their action, and tell me who's who. It speaks for itself. It is what it is. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. Let me not speak too much, because I realize that my spit is coming out when I spit, when I speak. So I don't want them to tell me that the cameras. Where's the camera at? It's amazing. I don't even know how the camera see this. Yeah, those are the small cameras right there. It's like very small and it's still in itself. And these are what narcissists go do. They're very jealous and envious of people, and the fact that, you know, I wake up early in the morning to go to work. They want to stop. They only want to give me the ride to work anymore. The man wanted to deny me the ride to work and wanted to refuse me that I am insane. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, this is getting crazy now. I do not know what you're talking about. Denying you the right to even recognize the things that you're going through. It's all good, man. It is what it is, man. You see it for yourself. Evidence enclosing a case file. We see it for what it is, man. We see them. A narcissist on trial. You know what it is. You know what time it is. Fuck. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to record more, but I didn't even want to talk about narcissistic today, but they just won't let me. They won't allow me to be. They won't allow me to be me. You feel me? That's what a narcissist do. A narcissist will leave you clues like a sociopath or psychopath. You feel me? To me, they all the same thing, honestly. It's just different categories. There's levels to insanity. You feel me? There's levels to this shit. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. We here already.